Yeah, reckless to KCORP. I think it's a bad decision for him. Look, let me tell you why. Look, everyone listen. So, Reckless wants to win Worlds. He said it multiple times. He says he won't retire till he wins Worlds. Yeah. Then he joins an ERL team. At best, he can win. At best, he can win EU Masters. Yeah. But even if you win EU Masters, is that a success? The what is it? Like the risk value versus the return value is terrible for going to an ERL team, right? You can't even go to Worlds. So and he can't. And I can't. It's not and I will. You just can't, man. If he doesn't win EU Masters, it's a failure. And if he wins EU Masters, it's an, oh, well, I mean, if he didn't do it, I'd be surprised, right? Like, this as a whole is, Pog, let's go, man. To me, a bad decision for him as a player. I think, depending on his contract, right? Because a lot of terms in contracts, if you go to the bench, it's very common for your salary to be cut in half. Or it gets cut a certain percent, and you just become a content machine, which is really boring. Basically, what I'm trying to get at here is if he sits on the bench, okay, this is how I foresee it. If I was Reckless, yeah? Now, this might sound very egregious and very toxic in a way, but he could sit on the bench. If G2 does good, then eventually G2 will be like, well, we don't need him, I would hope. Or they're using it as a content machine, which sucks. But if G2 does bad, then Reckless is going to look even better, right? If he sits in G2 and G2 fail, or we'll say, or don't succeed, then him sitting on the bench, it's going to be a little bit of public outrage, I think. He takes a selfie, does a little smile, all that stuff, you know. The only bad thing about staying in G2 is he can't compete. But if he can't compete in the LEC, then is there a point in competing, right? I think taking a year off and chilling and streaming and grinding and mental resetting, because that guy's been going for 8-9 years straight, could be a fine thing to do, you know.